Hello, we are back. Okay, so many of you guys really wanted to see my dog again, so he is back. First thing on this video, you got a lot of love from people, didn't you? Didn't you? Thank you, Lovey. You say, hi guys, thank you. All right, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I do have some product things that we're going to talk about, 5 items that I'm going to be purchasing in the next little while once they become available, and 5 items that I feel like, no, they're a hard pass. I'm really not looking forward to them, so I'm not going to buy them. First things first, you guys will notice that my complexion is a little bit lighter. I am testing out the Benefit Hello Happy foundation products. We do have the brightening one and the powder. Stay tuned till the end of this video where I will tell you guys my final thoughts on this because I've now been testing it for about a month or so. So I'll let you guys know if this is a hit or a miss at the end of this video as well. Really quick, if you guys are new to my channel, hello, my name is Jenna. It is so nice to meet you and thanks for clicking on this video. I'm obsessed with high-end and luxury makeup and these 10 releases are all high-end, they're all luxury, and I can't wait to test out the ones that I have my eye on. Now I'm just gonna pull up the information on Trend Mood One's Instagram because that is where I get all of my makeup news. I will also link her Instagram in the description box. But let's start off with a product that I'm so excited for, you guys. So many of you tagged me in this as well, so thank you so much. This first thing is the Natasha Denona Coral Palette, and this is a new palette. I'm so excited. This is definitely a color scheme that I can tell is going to be very Jenna-like or Jenna-esque, if you will. Lots of these colors I use all the time. Are they going to be brand new, unique colors to me? No, but I do like how they're all kind of packaged together. I'm excited to try especially that really sparkly purple one and that pink, like peachy pink matte. So excited for this one. This one I am definitely going to be buying. Now let's talk about one that I think a lot of you guys were surprised to hear me say that I wasn't going to be buying this. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Diamonds lipsticks. So these are incredibly sparkly lipsticks, you guys. This compact is one that she's done before. It's like a glossier lipstick. So I do have Pillow Talk in like the original formula without the sparkle in it. This is just a preference one for me. I don't like this type of style on my lips anyways. I think it's way too much, but that is just me. I do think that they'd be gorgeous on those of you that want to try it, but this is just a personal preference. It does say that it has like glistening shimmer particles. We have sunflower seed oil to kind of help nourish and condition for a soft finish and things like that. But I have seen swatches of people receiving this, and this is just as sparkly in person as I thought it would be. So this one, unfortunately, I'm not gonna buy. Okay, now let's talk about another Natasha Denona product that I am going to be skipping on. And you guys might be surprised because I do have the full size of these products already. This is the Chroma Crystal Liquid Eyeshadow Mini Set, and she is releasing this mini set, it looks like on July 23rd. I think that was yesterday, so maybe it already is out. I think. I have the whole range of the Chroma Crystal liquid eyeshadows from her first launch that actually wasn't that long ago, you guys, maybe a month ago or something like that. And I tested those out for you guys. I have done a review video as well as a follow-up on what I thought of them. And to me, these shades just don't scream like I can't wait to have them. In all honesty, I do like the formula, but it is pretty finicky and it does take some learning to kind of get it like excellent on the lid, especially if you have textured lids or even like hooded eyes, for instance, that have deeper creasing. There is a learning curve with this one. So just based on the colors, I'm like, you know what, I can live without it. I did buy a whole bunch of her full size ones, so she doesn't need my money for this, but she is gonna get my money for the Coral palette. Now let's talk about the next thing I'm so excited to buy. I believe it's going to be available Friday this week. This is the Pat McGrath foundation, powder, and primer. I am going to be getting everything. I'm so excited. I did see that some people got this really early from Influencer, so I'm really jealous of those people because I didn't get it from them, but I'm excited to buy everything and test everything out. So the first one is the Skin Finish Sublime Perfection Foundation. One of you guys already let me know that you love this foundation, and I'm so excited. It does say it's a natural looking skin kind of finish. We have a fresh look, it's self-setting, it has diamond powder to diffuse light, which is super cool. and it says that she applies it with her hands like a moisturizer. So that is just something to kind of think about. The setting powder as well is Diamond Core technology, which gives skin radiance, blurs imperfections. It's in 5 shades as well. And then we have a primer that has hyaluronic acid, and it's supposed to be a velvety smooth finish as well. So I'm so excited because one of you guys have already endorsed it. I'm even more excited for it, and that will be a full video as well with a wear test and things like that. This foundation looks like something that will be right up my alley. Speaking of other foundation products, let's just go through the other ones that I have on this list here. The next one is from Urban Decay. It is the Stay Naked foundation. It's a liquid foundation. There's 50 shades. 50 Shades of Grey. Just kidding. No, this is a great range. Don't get me wrong. I just thought of that. It does have a full coverage component. It is demi matte as well for a finish, and those are the 2 reasons why I am going to skip this one. If you guys have been around my channel for a while, you do know that a matte finish is not typically my personal preference when it comes to foundation, and same with a coverage level. I don't typically like full coverage. I feel like, to me, it's too much, and I just prefer, to be honest, like a medium is really the sweet spot for me, so I can kind of build it up with the spots that I want to cover, but I don't want my entire face to have a full coverage look. So for those of you that have your eye on it and you like those types of finishes and the coverage level, I think this would be an interesting one to check out. It also says it's going to be 24-hour wear, which is crazy. I don't know why foundations say that, because I don't think a soul wears it for that long, but I digress. This one, unfortunately, is a pass. The next foundation product that I'm going to be skipping on is from Dose of Colors. This one is the Meteor Hue Foundation. There's 42 shades, 6 shade categories, 7 shades per category. It's got a nice expansive range, which I really like. It's medium to full coverage, so that to me wouldn't be the deal breaker, but the finish is natural matte, which is why I've decided to say nah. Now, one thing that I do want to say is that I do buy a ton of makeup, as you guys know, but if there's something that I'm not super excited about, or the demand from you guys is not high enough, I just skip it. Even though I'm like a makeup lover, I mean, your girl needs some limits, okay? Like, I feel like I've got to say no to some things. Now, wait. We need to talk about how I feel like some of you have probably thought about, what about the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation? Is that one not full coverage and potentially a matte finish? Like, aren't you gonna get that one? Okay, let's talk about that one next. The new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation is long wear, weightless, full coverage, poreless, natural looking, and a matte finish. Now, I feel like I'm going to be a hypocrite right now because this is one that I'm actually going to pick up against my preferences because of the promise of Charlotte Tilbury's like magic wonder of what this is supposed to look like on the skin. So I think what I've kind of decided with myself is like, okay, so the line that you love is a new foundation is coming out. That's probably why I'm so drawn to it, even though it's a full coverage and it's a natural matte, which isn't necessarily my first preference, like I said. So I think that Dose of Colors, to me, although a great brand, I haven't tried a lot from them, so I'm not like as attached to their brand as I am with this one. And it also is supposed to have some interesting like ingredients in this one from Charlotte Tilbury. It says Magic Replexium Serum. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm not sure. But it does say it is the secret to a flawless, poreless complexion, full coverage, weightless in 44 shades. This is another Charlotte Tilbury release, so I'm just going to lump it in with the fact that I'm also buying the foundation. I'm also going to be getting the new Magic Vanish Color Corrector. So this is an interesting one. There's one for fair, one for medium, one for tan, one for deep. There are 4 shades in this, and basically it is just a product that is supposed to diminish the appearance of under eye puffiness. It's got a luminous brightness effect, a perfect skin finish, silky smooth application as well. And this one I will probably get the fair shade in. I think the medium might be a little bit too deep, but this one is also coming around the same time as the foundation, so I've kind of lumped them together. Now, the last thing that is going to be item number 5 that I am not going to be purchasing is actually the new Too Faced eyeshadow palette that is coming out. Let's see, it doesn't say when, it just says coming soon. This to me, I was super disappointed in because the packaging is really cute. It's called Palm Springs Dreams. But when you look at the shades themselves, they look so similar to Pretty Rich. That's what to me this looks like, with the exception of different type of outer packaging, basically. There's just some golds, we have some browns, and then a blue, and that looks so close to a palette that I already have. So even though I'm a big Too Faced fan, this one I'm like, yikes, definitely not interested. Now the last product that I'm going to be picking up is actually one that you also tagged me in, so thanks for thinking of me. This is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. This one is right up my alley because, as you guys know, I love felt tip liquid liners. They're my favorite. I'm just recently finishing up the Too Faced Better Than Sex one, and right now, because it's kind of splitting as it's getting older basically, or running out, I'm like, that's kind of sucks. So Stila is still my #1 holy grail, but this one I'm super excited to test out. It does say it's waterproof, highly pigmented, true black matte liquid liner that glides on evenly with a soft felt tip precision applicator, long-lasting, full pigment, highly saturated, ultra-fine tip. Super excited for this one. Thanks for thinking of me. I feel like you guys just know me like we're friends in real life. We are friends online, but it's really cool that you guys know like my preferences now and you're tagging me and stuff. That's just so surreal. Anyways, that is it for my 5 items I'm going to be purchasing and 5 items that I will not be purchasing. Basically, unless like heavily persuaded otherwise. Now, let's get to my quick final thoughts on this Benefit Hello Happy foundation products that we have here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I still prefer the soft blur formulation. That is the first one that came out in this Hello Happy line. So this one is the Flawless Brightening Foundation, and this is the Velvet Powder Foundation. I don't think that the Velvet Powder Foundation by itself is enough to get the coverage that you may be looking for. It does shine when topped over a light coat with a other foundation. So that's typically how I've been using it. But what I'm finding is that the powder is a little bit cakey. This is the shade Light Neutral according to them, but what you can see is that it actually is a little bit yellow tinted. I don't think that it's actually a neutral looking shade. It could be a little bit better in that regard. Like this is, to me, a bit of a yellow tinge. I don't know if you'll be able to pull that or see that on camera, but to me, that is kind of the impression that I get, and that's how it translates on my skin. So I do think if you have like a yellow undertone, it'll be perfect, but the descriptor is incorrect. Finally, this foundation, to me, okay, the reason why I like the soft blur formulation better is because it just seems to have a little bit more slip to it when you're actually applying it. It's a little bit more smoother, a touch liquidier, I guess. Sorry to say. This one is definitely thicker, but the coverage is apparently supposed to be the same between the two. The soft blur is a medium to full, can be buildable. This one is apparently the same kind of thing. Now, that is true, but I do think it leans more full versus medium. And also you can be very easily caked up with this one if you apply too much. But that's just kind of my experience with it. You guys might think otherwise, but this to me is just subpar compared to my soft blur formulation that I just think is holy grail status. This one also is a shade 2. I knew that it was going to be a bit lighter. I wanted to see if it would oxidize just like the soft blur one does, but I don't find that it actually oxidizes as much as the soft blur one. So I'm gonna stick with my original shade 3. But I do think that, yeah, this one to me is just not as good in my opinion. And if it's not as good, then why buy it? Just buy the soft blur one. Thank you so much once again for tuning into my video, for giving my dog a lot of love on the last video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing him again in this one. Let me know down below, which of these products are you gonna be picking up? Which products are you excited for me to review? I would love to hear all of that in the comments. And until my next video, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us.